Hi babies, hi sweeties, hi darlings, hi schmooks, hi. I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Whenever you find it, it is the right time because it is timeless. Also, please use your own discernment and intuition, and I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I'm not doing them. And I wouldn't do that anyway. I wouldn't reach out like that. So please report those people, okay? Let's get into it, shall we? Also, thank you all for your amazing generosity. It is like mind-blowing. Like it's so warming that like a stranger would like just think to send me some cash. Like, you know, it's like that's such a big gesture to me. So I'm like, wow, like that's crazy. And you know, I thank you all for watching and all of that. I'm really appreciative. So it's cool. It's cool you like me. All right. We have 4 of Wands in reverse, and all I heard was trouble in paradise. I came into this with like a career reading, but take it as it resonates. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Swords upright. I just heard that song by Jody Messina. It's like heads Carolina, tails California. Somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean. We've got Temperance in reverse. So we've got trouble in paradise, heads Carolina, tails California. And with this 7 of Pentacles, I'm seeing like, as I saw that specific pentacle, and it looked to me like it was almost about to like, it was getting so heavy, it was about to drop off the tree. You know, it's like it was, it kind of looked to me like when a water balloon gets so full of water and it's just like saggy and pendulous. It's like there's trouble in paradise. Something's about to fall off the tree as a fruition, like the fruit is ripe, if you will. And with that decision, once again with that Temperance card, because this 2 of Swords, there's that's why I heard that song is we've got the ocean and the mountains on the little sign there. Temperance in reverse. Isn't there the goddess Iris? The goddess Iris or something like that. Yeah. I'm on my computer. I kind of put the camera out funky, but I wanted my little mushroom to be seen. And you know, you can see the cards a little better. Iris is the Greek goddess of rainbows and a messenger for the gods, who acts as a link between the heavens and earth. She is often depicted as a winged young woman who travels on a rainbow, and she carries a herald's wand or a pitcher. She is the daughter of the sea god, I'm gonna butcher this, Thomas, and the Oceanid Electra. And her husband is Zephyrus, the west wind. Okay. What does she got? What does she got for us? Messenger of the gods. As a messenger, Iris delivered the divine message and carried out tasks for the gods on Olympus. Oh, okay. She's known for a variety of stories, such as bringing Demeter back to the gods and fetching the goddess of childbirth. What's the rainbow connection? The rainbow itself was seen as her path between the heavens and earth, symbolizing hope, harmony, and connection. Some myths say she creates rainbows by carrying water from the ocean to the clouds with her pitcher, while others say that rainbows appear in her wake as she flies. Appearance and symbols. A winged young woman, she is often known as the herald's wand or the caduceus, and a pitcher. Does she have a caduceus in this? No. But she's got 3 eyes. So, but why is it in reverse? That's my question. Okay, so there's some fruit here. Okay, now I want to do like a clarifying thing. Let's do that, because like, I think I'm painting a bigger picture than I need to, but I like it. 444 on the clock. That was my confirmation I'm on the right track. All right, can I get a clarifier for each, please? Bitch, you cannot make this up. Okay. Yeah, so we had the the 4 of Wands in reverse, which was trouble in paradise, right? And with that, we got the clarifier of the strength. So the drama, the bullshit, all of that, that was sharpening and honing your skills. You know, when you hear a story, or, you know, you may even need to remind yourself of this. The times that, let's say you started something new, you started a new career or whatever, or a hobby, whatever happens. If you stuck with it past, like, say you immediately got some bullshit, like you just started with some like drama, or you were met with the hardest stuff, and like other people were like babied into it and had help, and it was very easy for them to ease into it. They were very slow, but you were like sink or swim, thrown to the wolves. Anytime that happens and you come out of it, you choose to come out of it, you choose to move through it, you always have the most experience, most knowledge, all of that. So remind yourself, go back to a time when, you know, it's like, oh, okay, that happened, but look at my skills now, like I'm a fucking hand. That needed to happen. This bullshit, like I'm even getting, like, it may have not even been, like, you were dealing with like, it may have not even been your skills that were an issue or whatever. If you met trouble, it was more of a emotional I almost heard emotional integrity, so that's interesting. What is that about? Emotional integrity? Oh. I just flipped the deck just to see, and we got the Emperor in reverse. How funny. So it may have been a shitty boss, a really shitty boss, really controlling, willing to step on anybody to get their way, or hell, you may have been blackmailed or something like that. I'm also getting like somebody may have stolen like a list of your clients and took them all from you. So like, I don't know, like this all happened for a reason. It may have actually been your boss. Weird. So, but what I was gonna say is, I can't make this up, is we have that 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and I said I saw that hanging fruit. It was, you know, the water balloon almost full, about to pop off. And we have the World card right there with it to clarify. Damn it, my computer went to sleep. Ooh, okay, that's making me think of that song Don't Miss by Blue Stones, I believe. And it says, I don't care if it's dark, turn the lights out. I don't miss. So like, despite all the trouble in paradise, like, you're like, man, I thought this job was great. Like, I had such high hopes. I manifested this, all of that. Like, you may have come into this career, whatever, job, partnership, and money, whatever, thinking it was a manifestation. You were guided there. It was like all the signs pointed to that. That needed to happen. You had to be, oh, you know, it's like, I forgot what military guy, he wrote a very short book. It was like a rules to be successful or something like that. It was a Navy SEAL. Someone can put it in the comments. But he talked about, like, make sure you make your bed every day, all of this stuff, like, and he gives his little anecdotes of what has happened to him. And he was like the slowest. Him and some other guy were like the slowest, so they had to train extra as like punishment because they held back the team or whatever. But it ended up that because they were doing all this extra punishment training, so they were like, they're, you know, the guy was like going through it because he's like, damn, like, same with the other dude that was going with him. They were going through it because they were the slowest, and they were being ostracized because, you know, from their perspective at least, that they were being separated and had to work extra. Well, it turned out all that extra training made any sort of other stuff, like shortly after that they had like some big event. I mean, I'm kind of paraphrasing this, so please correct me, but for the sake of this reading, they were able to be the fastest, and they didn't get like as winded, and they were able to like pull the whole team because of that extra work that they did. It ended up that it made them better than everybody else because of that extra training. So all of that was for a good reason. So that gave you that strength that you needed. Now something is about to bear fruit. That fruit is like, bro, you better pick me or I'm gonna hit the fucking ground. I will make a mess. So, ooh, bitch, you cannot make this up. Okay, so I said heads Carolina, tails California, and look, we have our little page of wands. He's ready for an adventure. So, yeah, he like, you choosing one of the past, and then you get up on your little post and you're like, okay, where does this head? So options are coming for sure. So if you're still in this career situation, like, I'm kind of getting like you're like in this limbo and you're just like riding it out. You're like, I don't give a shit about this job. Like, I'm out. Like, I'm checked out. Because you're so strong, and now you're just like, you don't care. Like, there's just this, you were met with, I'm just going to show you one more time the Emperor in reverse before I put it back. You were met with so much bullshit that you're just like, oh my God. Like, you may have cared so much about this job, your coworkers, your everything, to where it made you sick. It affected your outside life. But now it's like, you don't care. You're like, done. You've detached, and in that you detach some sort of, this job was triggering some sort of childhood wound where you had to perform to get love. You had to be good to get love, or, you know, whatever it is. And so a lot of places, your boss may have been very intuitive and knew how to, yeah, and I split the deck on the 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is definitely like a ancestral family thing where you have to perform at your best, but they were capitalizing on that and not giving you the rewards, and when in fact you were like the best hand that they had. have, whatever, or you know, this is the best business partner they've ever had, but they're tearing you down, trying to keep you. It's like when the narcissist like is feeding off your money and all of that, and but they tell you, oh well, you need to push for more, you need to get that job to make more money. Well, we only went on one vacation last year. Well, we need to be more like, which they were capitalizing on it. But the thing is with narcissists, so your boss may have been a narcissist, you know, that's just because this is popping up through this reading. You always win. The narcissist always loses. The person that is being abused or whatever, used by this, sucked dry of energy and all of this resources. Bitch, I cannot make this up. Oh my god. I just got the magician in reverse. That's like the straight up narcissist. That's like the puppet master pulling the string. So y'all, your boss or like whoever you were working with was a full-on narcissist, like energy vampire, 100%. And so the narcissists, they never win because unless you like pass away, you're always going to catch on to their game. It may take a really long time, that maybe there's some shame around that or whatever, but you do get out. And so, and then you end up stronger because you carry that knowledge with you, and you also became resistant to the game, the illusions, the magic. And you can't be manipulated anymore. You're so strong that it's just like, no. So this all had to happen. Legit, you were dealing with like not only in your like personal life, but like at work as well. Even like if you had a, like let's say you were business partners with your spouse, like you were double whammy getting hit. So why that Temperance in reverse and the Magician in reverse? Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh my god. So yeah, like this Temperance, it's like, yo, this person isn't an angel. This person isn't magical. This person isn't pulling strings for me to make my life better. They're pulling my strings. They're controlling me. And as soon as that realization happened, which I'm getting, it's like this person was preying on your, this person does a good job at, because this, sorry, I'm getting all excited. The people have these exact wounds. So you happen to meet the people that had these like low self-worth wounds as well. So they were pulling on your strings. Oh, that's not enough. This isn't enough. You're not good enough. Harder, work harder, work harder. Meanwhile, like I'm getting like there's people that work way less than you and they're getting paid more because they're, you know, mommy and daddy's little prize. They act, I'm getting it's like a personality thing. Like if your boss was like really into gossiping and partying or whatever it is, and they would benefit the people that fed into their earthly desires, you know? It doesn't have to be, well, shit, I mean, somebody could have been sleeping with your boss, I don't know. But because you were triggering for this person because you work hard and you don't, but you don't feed into their bullshit. You're not friends with them or whatever kind of weird shit they wanted. I'm just kind of thinking of emotionally immature parents when there's like a favored child because they are on the same level. Like they feed into it. They can cling to that child. That child gives them what they need. The child doesn't trigger them because they're mirroring exactly what the parent is doing. And that's what this boss was. The prized people were the ones that fed their demons and didn't challenge them for their shitty behavior, whatever. Bitch, I just split the deck and it's Four of Wands in reverse. So definitely, so if this person may have been having issues at home and they took it out on their employees or whatever, coworkers, as a way to feel some sense of control. But now it's like we're seeing this Temperance card. It's like, oh, this person, oh man. So what I'm getting here is you thought this person was like good, or you're like, oh, okay, like this person has my good intents, like they're intuitive. They may legit be intuitive, but they're using it for like straight up fucked up reasons. With the Magician in reverse, it's like, oh, this person isn't like oh, they're a good salesperson, they're a good business person. Like, no, they're just a straight greasy salesman, and they will tell you anything to make you do what they want, and then they won't give you that in return because you already gave the favor without them having to follow through. And with that Seven of Cups in reverse, clarifying further, that's no longer an illusion. It's no longer confusing. It is glaringly obvious. And we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm curious what's at the bottom of this deck. World in reverse. At the bottom of this deck. What do we got? We got the Five of Swords. Yeah, this person, like, they plotted and schemed. Like, you were straight up their cash cow. They were... We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They were celebrating on, like, legit, this person is a full-on energy vampire. And they were enjoying with that Three of Cups, not giving to you, not being generous to you, not giving you what you're worth, all of that. And it was like they rationalized it as a way of like, oh, they're a shitty person, they don't deserve it, they're lazy, they're this, they're that. No, the fuck you weren't. You got better, and now you're stronger, but this person was challenged by you. This person was irked by you, disturbed, because you have this unshakable confidence. You may have not, like, there was some stuff that needed to be worked through, hence you were placed into this space. But now, like, the rewards are coming because this person genuinely enjoyed not giving to you, giving to others, and like showing off in front of you. Like, let's say they may have offered you a promotion or a raise. They put you in a situation to where you heard that somebody else got it, and so they could see like your reaction. And then they watched you and they're like, yeah, dumbass. Like they were just they were like, yeah, you didn't deserve it. Like they had some like chip on their shoulder about this, and they wanted you to know that you didn't deserve it. And they took like glee in this, like happiness in this. Anything else? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Like, anything that happened here, like, this completely helped you with detachment. You healed some really deep, like, childhood ancestral wounds by being here and detaching from that need to perform and to get love and affection and what you deserve, that type of thing. Like, overperform, like, stumbling, like, to a burnout, like, where you were giving only to that and not the rest of your life or whatever it was, your relationships, however that looks. Yeah, total transformation with that Death card. And honestly, you're gonna see that this is just like expired. Whatever has happened, it has expired. And now you're just like, okay, and dude, you cannot make this up. I didn't even fucking realize this. Like, so this whole line, this second line, it's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and I said that's the fruit being ready, right? With the World and the Death card, like, it is all like ready, like it's done, it's expired, it's no more. Then we have the Four of Wands in reverse to the Strength card to the Three of Swords in reverse. Like, that's all of that strife and trouble in paradise and all of that healed you and helped you let go. You may have needed this, it was like some codependency, like needing to have someone have your back or something like that. Like, I'm getting subconscious, like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there was like an unhealthy attachment to it or something, because it was, especially with that Three of Swords, that helped you undo that. And just stand of like, okay, if I performed kind of not at my fullest today, that's cool. I'm allowed to have those days. And if you're not going to pay me for it, then fuck it. Like, it's this detachment. Anything else before I go? That Ace of Pentacles came out with that. Yeah. So we have the Two of Swords to the Page of Wands. Remember, heads Carolina, tails California. There's an option coming. Their decision to leave, to do something different. An opportunity, which is that Ace of Pentacles. That's like the keys to the city. Like, I'm just seeing like some mayor dude, like some big boss CEO, like, oh yeah, like here's the keys to the city, like you got it, man. Whatever this detachment that happened, that completely like gave you a key to be more successful. And you undid that attachment to needing to perform in a certain way to get love, get affection, get whatever. Like, it's like, oh, I need to be the most this or that, or they're not gonna pay me. They were just telling you weren't enough, even though you were like the best. We have the Moon card in reverse. To the Empress in reverse. So that Temperance card in reverse, the Magician in reverse, the Moon card in reverse. Like, it's so freaking obvious. This person, ooh, man, I'm looking at that Empress and like I'm seeing somebody's crown being plucked off. This person, oh my god, dude, look at that. We have the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing like this boss or whomever, they were feeding on your energy. Like I said, I mentioned the narcissist feeding on your energy, using you as their cash cow, or however that is. You pulling your energy back, you leaving, or just completely detaching and quit giving a fuck. This person didn't realize that it was you doing this. You bringing all this abundance in, or this company, or whatever it was. They're like, oh, it's a coincidence, or this is great. Or I'm getting maybe some were intentionally, doing some stuff, but oh my god, I split it again at the Emperor in reverse. Definitely your boss or some sort of leader, CEO, whatever. Yeah, that Emperor keeps wanting to pop out. Now they're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm the man, I'm the shit, like I'm killing it. This is me. I'm doing all this. I'm making good numbers. I'm good at this. Instead of like applauding the people actually doing the work or whatever, they're riding the coattails of everyone. And you pulling your energy back, because anything you pour into turns to gold. And remember that. That is you. But your damn childhood wounding thought you weren't good enough or whatever it was. So you didn't see that. But now you're like, fuck this. I'm not getting what I needed. I'm out. This isn't fair. It's like the illusion finally broke. The spell finally broke and you saw it for what it was. And you're like, oh my god, this guy is like a greedy motherfucker. They're using me. I'm done. I'm gonna pull. We have this Ten of Swords in reverse under that. I'm gonna like pull all the fucking swords out of my back from getting stabbed over and over again while you're bleeding me out. Yeah, these people straight up think that it was them. It was they were like, oh yeah, I'm just the shit. I'm the best boss ever. I'm the best business owner, best business partner, whatever it was, co-worker, whatever it is. Like, I'm the best worker here. They were feeding on you. They were bullying you, whatever it was. And now that crown is being yanked right off of them. They're not that abundant. The only reason it was an appearance, an illusion of such with that Magician in reverse, they were riding your fucking coattails. They may have been stealing your work, your clients, whatever it was, and taking it as their own. Like, I'm creative, I did this is all me. Oh yeah, they got greedy. and they got sloppy in doing so. So now, because you're pulling back, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna not take this anymore. With that 10 of Swords in reverse, all of that shit comes to a screeching halt with our Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Also, it's like, I'm seeing it's like, that is a painful fucking truth about to get exposed. And the fact that people weren't being honest. They were riding the coattails. They were also, this is like a reality check for this person or people that have been taking advantage. I'm on I'm hearing that song. I don't know who it's by. It's called The Hand of the Almighty. It's just like one of those funny like parody songs, but the dude is like, "Oh sinner, don't you something stay on the straight and narrow path, because the hand of the Almighty will like bitch slap you." It's something like that. And now you're not worried. You're not in your head. You're not giving that energy to any of it. You're like, fucking fire me, bitch. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna stop being my business partner? Good. Meanwhile, you're doing the good job of like, you needed to stay in this weird ass environment to become completely resilient, build up your shields to any of this bullshit. You had to heal this wounding of needing to perform, or whatever that was for you in some regard to that. And now, oh my god, bitch, you cannot. The Seven of Swords in reverse, like literally, that's like someone getting caught stealing. Someone may have been embezzling or, you know, something like that. This is like getting caught on your sneaky tactics shit. Like that is like 100%. That's like the motion lights coming on for somebody stealing, you know, trying to steal your car or something. Like it's just like that freezing, like, oh shit. And we have the Queen of Wands. You're coming into this energy of like, I trust my intuition, I'm creative, I'm powerful, I'm confident in myself. And I know you are also showing up as the more superior leader. So you may have been triggering the shit out of your boss because you're a stronger leader than them. You have stronger values. You stand in your morals. You're not 1 foot in, 1 foot out, willing to do anything for money. You will stand on certain things. You're smart. You may be smarter than your boss. But this person is driven by money instead of like the overall. I mean, yes, it has to be about money to some extent because it's business, but it's this, they weren't caring for the greater good of the company. It was for them personally. I need to look the best. And that sank the ship. Straight up. And you're being shown as the most powerful leader in this situation. And hilariously, they may have judged you for your intellect. Like maybe you use your intuition and they didn't like that because it couldn't be, it seemed reckless, or like, where did you get this from or whatever. And they didn't like it though because you were right every motherfucking time. And now you're being seen as like, damn, we missed an opportunity with that. Like they should have been the boss. They should have been this. What the fuck happened? Also, like that might be your boss getting exposed. Like let's say they're like middle management and they, you know, instead of someone else, one of your coworkers getting the raise or the promotion, or sorry, instead of you getting the promotion, they gave somebody else the promotion. And that was the one they were rubbing in your face or whatever it was. This middle manager is now getting exposed to the higher managers, the upper management, like CEO, all that stuff that actually like, they're like, yo, this is my business. Like, what the fuck? Why didn't you choose this person? Like, it's like getting obvious, like the curtains being pulled up. We're seeing Dr. Oz for who he is. Dr. Oz, the Wizard of Oz, like whatever it is. It's like, it's finally getting exposed. Oh, you're just a man. Oh, this person doesn't know shit. They're a horrible leader. Why didn't you hire that guy? Why didn't you hire that gal? What the fuck? Now it's like, it's this downward spiral. Like I'm seeing the drain, the spiral that goes into the drain. It's going down the drain. It's all like the floodgates open and so many things get exposed. All right, I do have to go to work, babies. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Bye.